The electricity engineers are hard at work in the Swat Valley. They have miles of cable and pylons to repair in some of the most awkward locations. But one question they can't answer is how to mend the orchards below. Acres of orchards were swept away or covered in thick mud and sand in the floods, which caused widespread damage to Pakistan's agricultural belt from the north to the south. Swat is famous for producing the best peaches in the country. The crisis preys heavily on the mind of this producer, who's trying to save what's left of a bumper crop. He's had to lay off 30 of the 50 staff.
I do feel responsible for the welfare of my employees. I can't pay them anymore, and I'm earning from the trees. My earnings from the peaches are directly related to the salary I can give them. My outgoings don't change. Pesticides have to be bought, tree surgeons employed to maintain the grove.
More than 35,000 people are employed on the 500 orchards in this small part of the valley. The fruit pickers are rightly worried.
In a good season, I can earn as much as 50 to 60,000 rupees. But with the flood, I'll be lucky to make 15,000. I have my parents to support, and I just got married. Not really the best way to start married life.
Mr. Khan's orchards cover 250 acres on both sides of the river. 5% of them were washed away, and another 10% damaged. Now, the rain itself is a major factor. Water can rot the fruit, which must be buried quickly, as fruit bugs can destroy the trees for good. Normally, this produce would be transported to Pakistan's main cities and abroad by heavy lorry, but with the road system so badly affected and most large vehicles switched to help the aid effort, smaller vans have to be used, costing more to the wholesaler and customer alike. Peach production accounts for 13% of Pakistan's GDP and employs 1.9 million people in the Swat Valley, with a turnover of 1 billion Pakistani rupees. UN and Pakistani officials estimate that 80% of the food stock has been destroyed in this country. The World Bank puts a price tag of $1 billion on that. It's revenue the country can ill afford to lose. In a normal year, Pakistan does export quite a bit of its produce abroad, but now the authorities have two things to worry about. One, a rise in food prices, and secondly, how is it going to feed its population of 170 million over the next few months? It really is food for thought. Sohail Rahman, Al Jazeera, Quetta, the Swat Valley.